Lot will be pretty big parking lot. It'll be out to the left of that truck. Right now they're drilling some of the geothermal wells right now. They've got right around 50 wells they're putting under the parking lot. There'll be a berm between the playground and the parking lot. You can see that mound of dirt that runs along the playground. That's going to stay there. There's going to be grass. The parking lot goes all the way out there towards that. If you can see those blue, that farthest blue receptacle, that's how big the parking lot is, and out to those trailers out in front of us. So going back here, we'll go back in this area. Hopefully a lot of you kids don't get sent here, but this will be the principal's office, Mrs. Barber's office. She'll be able to look out into the cafeteria. And then right across, I hope I don't see any of these sixth graders in there, but this is the in-school suspension room.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Then we have a meeting room, a conference room. Obviously, if you're in the in-school suspension room, we'll probably have a conference with your parents in this room. Across the way, that's just a storage room. Going down the hallway this way, that's the bookkeeper's office. This is my office. And then this is Mary Beth's area, her office. There's actually a door that leads to the outside, kind of out by the playground area. You can see the playground there. There's a door, so if anyone gets hurt, they can come in from recess going through that door.
Oh.
Hello. And then go in to the nurse's office, which is right around the corner. There's JJ. There's actually a bathroom there for the staff. And this is the nurse's office. And they're actually installing a shower in there right now.
Oh, goodness.
We're interviewing doing this for the sixth grade kids. They actually got it to fit in this little room here.
We can work magic. Nice.
So yeah, if you
Let's bring my camera.
Were you in the meeting today?
yes,
What did they decide about that green stripe? Or was that even brought up?
they didn't talk about it.
Oh, I guess when they did this side,
Sure.
those little dips, whatever they call them,
Yeah.
they had to change it over here. So see how it's green just a little bit above the window?
Uh huh.
And then it doesn't come down to the bottom of the window.
No.
I just painted that panel.
Okay.
I mean, is that going to be all right?
It
The
looks
arch-
good to me.
Okay, well,
But you might want to check with.
the architect told me not to put a second coat on it because they were going to have that meeting today and they were going to discuss that.
Never talked about it.
Oh,
That's strange. But those guys, Phil and Bill, the architect, they'll be in here pretty quick. They're here all day.
right.
Let's
Well,
try to catch them before they.
Yeah, he's the guy that told me to stop.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So let's see if I can't really see.
You can just see
I think it looks fine the way it is.
right there on the window how it's just a little bit below.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Or above it, I should say.
I think that looks fine.
Okay.
Looks like they come right now.
Well,
There's
maybe I'll just tell him you said it looks good and that'll push it to get it done.
one of the engineers right there is in charge of all the structural
Oh, he is?
part of this. Yeah.
I ain't going to say nothing.
There's a cafeteria area. Yeah, I'll try to catch Bill too.
Is there
I'll
a
give him a buzz.
microphone on there?
Oh yeah.
With a beautiful paint job in it.
Yeah, a beautiful paint job. So there'll be two serving lines, two windows to serve the food right here, and then right to the left of that. And yeah, there'll be all new kitchen equipment, so the food, yeah, it'll be different.
Oh, yeah, it'll be a lot different.
So there's the stage again. Again, we can see from both sides. This is where it's going to get dirty. I'm going to take Mr. Sebastian into where the classrooms are.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to do some mudding.
Yeah, this is where it's going to get kind of crazy, kids, so hold on. It's going to be messy. It's going to be dirty. There's actually two bathrooms right here. There'll be a water fountain right here as we're going towards the classrooms. So now all the classrooms are away from everything. See, that's pretty dirty. We're gonna squeeze through here. Over here, that's you can't really tell right now because of what they're doing, but we got two bathrooms for the teachers, and then actually back over behind that is the teachers' lounge.
Oh, right behind them.
Right behind that. There's actually a doorway right there that'll take you outside. That's the teacher's lounge.
They want to know if the classrooms are going to be any bigger than the old classrooms. Probably about the same size, probably.
Yeah, they'll be able to see them. About the same size. This area right here is where all the lockers will be. All the lockers will be in one area. Nothing but lockers down here. No classrooms. You can see the little footlace on the ground. That's where the lockers will go on top of that cement slab. And then also up against the walls, there's a little cement slab on the walls too. You can kind of see. You have lockers down the middle and then the sides of the wall, all the way down to the other end.
Yeah, we talked about that, how it'll relieve a lot of congestion in the hallways because you won't have kids on both sides of the hallway at their lockers, blocking up the hallway.
Yep, so down these hallways, you see there's not going to be any lockers on the side. You just walk down the hall. And what we have on our left, this is going to be Miss Giggy's room. There'll be a bathroom in here. Also, there'll be an oven, a microwave, a washer and dryer. There's actually a little office here for special ed department. Miss Giggy can have an office in there. And back on the other side here is we have 5 fifth grade classrooms. This is one of the 5. This is what classroom here. You can see they haven't put the wall in here to the left, the dry wall yet. But you can kind of see the size of the classroom. About the same size as what we have at Kennedy. And you can see down, all the way down, that's 4 classrooms here. I'm standing in one and there's 3 other classrooms in front of us here. I'll kind of give you a flash. Off to the left is another little special ed. That's the office here that connects to the room we were just in. Here's another office, a special ed room. And then over here is a workroom for the teachers. You can have some meetings in there. Here's the other classrooms right here. You can see there's 2 down there. I'm inside one. And then there's the other classroom there to my left. These are all 5th grade classrooms.
There is, but he's mentally not here.
This is the last 5th grade room. It's kind of a different room here. These walls are all done in this room. Nice sized classroom. It's got windows out, take you outside. You can kind of see. Let's see if we can look out back. That's what we're looking at right now. So this is going east of the school. See those 2 fenced in areas. There's 2 of those areas. That's for the geothermal. All ties into those 2 areas right there, and then it feeds into the building.
And they're still going to have like this, like grass out here, so they can still.
Yep, there's grass out. That's all going to be grass.
They can still go out to the
There's
east.
going to be a huge ditch out there that feeds into that little pond that you see next to the school. That'll all be grass. And there actually there's a couple land bridges that'll be able to cross, so you don't have to go down the ditch. You can see all the work that they've been doing in here.
A lot of conduit. Are the steel studs, they go up quicker than, I imagine they go up quicker than wood?
Right. Now this area here, this is for cabinetry. We're going to have some display cases here at the end of each. There's 2. One at the end of each hall. There's also 2 at the end of the 7th and 8th grade hallway. two bathrooms, girls and the boys bathroom. Now we're in the 6th grade area. Actually, that's the classroom over there we were just in. There's an exit there, so you can go out to the field by those geothermal wells. And now we're in the 6th grade area. So who knows, we could be looking at Mr. Sebastian's. Where's your room at, Mr. Sebastian?
I gotta check.
Yeah, this room here is all done. That's a nice room.
I think it might be.
There's the 6th grade hallway. This is one of the classrooms. Looks a lot like those other rooms we were just in. There's 4 classrooms in this area. Go down the 6th grade hallway. It'll look identical to the last hallway we were just in. Actually, a little storage room right here. You can't see anything in there. This room here is a mechanical room. This is one of the rooms that geothermal feeds into. Just look at all these electrical switches. A lot of electrical switches there. There's another air handler. Big unit, kind of like what we saw at the beginning. Here's some of those geothermal pumps that'll pump in from those wells. Wish the lighting was a little better so you can see. There's back to Miss Giggy's room. There's actually skylights. She has 2 skylights. Those rectangular things in the ceiling are skylights. There's those other classrooms that we looked at before. Here's back to the main hallway where all the lockers are. You can kind of see how big this area is. Now these areas have skylights also. Here's one of the skylights. They don't have framed yet, a couple of them. But they'll have big frames around them like those 2 that we see in front of us that come down. Again, there's where the lockers will be on those cement slabs. Now down the 7th and 8th grade hallway. This is where it gets a little messy. You can see they're still working on the roof. This isn't as pretty as the rest of the building. Now this side will be identical to the last side we looked at, 5th and 6th grade, except the big room instead of Miss Giggy's room. This will be the science lab. There'll be, see all those coming up through the floors, all the gas and electric. And then here are the 8th grade classrooms. 4 classrooms, just like the other area. You can see cement is poured, it's just all wet from the ceiling. You can kind of see, because the roof isn't done all the way, there's some condensation on the ceiling. And because we have geothermal